Assalamu alaikum, this is Muzammil, and in this video I'll talk about a feature in SPSS which is very useful, very interesting, yet not many people know about it. This feature is called custom tables. Now this feature is buried in the menus of SPSS, and that's perhaps why not many people know about it. If you want your data analysis to look like what it looks on your screen now, we use the custom tables feature. Now let's take a look at the output first, and later on I'll show how to obtain this output. In this table we can see there are two variables. The first one is type of industry, the other is firm's market. In type of industry we have four industries: automobile, computers, electronics and pharmaceuticals. And in firm's market we have firms that operate in local market, firms that operate in regional market, and firms that operate in global market. So we are trying to descriptively make sense of our data. In this table we can see that in the automobile industry 23, which is equal to 31.5%, operate in the local market. In the automobile industry again 29 firms, which is equal to 39.7%, operate in the regional market, so on and so forth. And at the end we can see that in total there are 73 firms in the automobile industry. Similarly, there are 87 firms in the computers industry, 76 in electronics and 103 in pharmaceuticals industry. Here we can see that of all the firms, 88 operate in the local market. Of all the firms, 108, which is equal to 31.9%, operate in regional market. And well, sorry about that. And of all the firms, 143 firms, which is equal to 42.2%, operate in global market. And in total there are 339 firms. So how do we present our data like this? Let's find out. We need to click on Analyze first, then we'll go to Tables and then Custom Tables. This is the screen that pops up, and here we have columns and we have rows. So in columns I would like to put type of industry. So I'll drag and drop it onto columns, and in rows I'll put firm's market. And that's it. This window gives us a preview of what the final output will look like, but we need to make some changes. We'll click on type of industry here, the variable, and we can quickly see that this menu gets highlighted. Then we'll click on summary statistics, and we'll tell SPSS to give us count of the companies, the firms, plus we also want the percentage, row percentage of the companies. We'll come to this later on and find out how this will affect our output. Then we'll click on apply to selection. Now we'll go to firm's market here, which is a variable in the rows, and we'll click on categories and totals. Here we'll check total and we'll call it row total. Apply. We'll go back to type of industry, again categories and totals, and here we'll call it column total. Apply. And I like hiding it, I'll explain why later on. And then I'll click on OK. Now I got the output here, just the way we saw before. Very easy. Now when I added row percentage here, this is what happened here. If I had not added row percentage earlier on, then I would only get the count here, not the percentages. Secondly, when I added row total, I got total of the whole row. And when I added column total, I got column total here. If I had not added those options, then I wouldn't get column total here and I wouldn't get row total here. Now let's take a look at that also. I'll go back to the same option in SPSS, and now I'll uncheck column total. Similarly, I'll go to firm's market and uncheck row total. Okay. Okay, this time we don't have column total and we don't have row total. Now you can go back to this window in SPSS, and there are lots of options that you can play with. As you play with these options, you'll get to know how useful this feature in SPSS is. By the way, we can also conduct t-tests in using the same window, and there are tons of options here which you of course can explore, which are easy to understand. So this is the feature, a very important feature in SPSS called custom tables. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching.